today I'm going to be sewing up the Mama Hen block, another Lori Holt quilt block. I have all my pieces laid out here, and I'm just going to show the process as I sew up this block. I will speed up the video a little bit here and there, so you don't have to watch me do any ironing or pressing, I guess, of my quilt block. But I did go ahead and draw lines on the back of some of my blocks and prepped a little bit ahead of time because I wasn't drawing the lines, but I decided I wanted to draw the lines. And then I also have my leaders and enders right here, my 9 patches, so I will be sewing those as well as I go. And I will speed up the video, like I said, a little bit here and there. But this is just another Lori Holt quilt block that I'm going to be sewing, and I wanted to share a little bit of the process with you guys. And if you're sewing along, I would love to hear what blocks you're working on this week, or if you're taking the week off, let me know how it's all going. Okay, here we go. So the first thing it says to do is to take E and O and sew them together. So this is the beak unit, and I chose this kind of darkish brown color. I'm just going to place it on here and sew on the diagonal. And trim away and press. Oh, let me get my leader and ender. At first I thought I already had one on there, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to sew on this line and then trim away the excess fabric and then press it with an iron. So I just like to double check in the book. So let me press this with an iron and I will be right back. So here is part of that beak, and then I'm going to attach it to D on the bottom. This is so tiny. I kind of, if I do remember as we go, today I'm thinking I want to make sure and pin things. I don't know if that will always happen, but I would like to pin just to hold all that fabric in place. You know I ask a lot, but is anybody doing a leader and ender project? Are you guys sewing a block or scraps in addition to your project? I'm curious if anybody does that. You'll have to let me know. So this one, okay, I'm gonna set this aside. I'll take it to the ironing board in just a minute. The next thing it says I need to take in, so this is going to be the comb on the hen, like the top part of the mama hen's head. And F, where is F? Here's F, okay. And I drew the diagonal line on these ones. So it says I'll make 3 of these units. So I will just chain piece these here. On these little pieces, I don't use my rotary cutter, I just trim them away. And they are fairly small, the parts I trim away, and I just toss those. I do not keep them. So let me press these and I will be right back. Okay, so I have these all pressed, and then I need to just sew them together. So again, I'm just going to pin all of this together. Oh, you know what? I think my bobbin ran out, yep. I could feel that something was off. Look at, and I didn't even sew this entire piece, my bobbin, right now. So let me replace my bobbin. Whoops. Okay, and one more right here. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I think this block is gonna be so cute already. I love this red. I really do like the color red. I used to wear the color red more, but when I was in college, but my face always got so red. Like if I'd get embarrassed or flushed or whatever. So I just don't wear red as much, but I do love the color red. And maybe it's not my color, but I am drawn to the color red. I do really like it. So I will have to press this, but I can set it aside right now because this is not going to be used in the next step. So let me set this aside. So the next step says to take C, which is one of these, and H, which is this big guy here. Whoops. Okay, and then put C here, and then I'm going to sew on the diagonal line. So really in the book, it looks like this. It's straight, and then you sew on the diagonal line, but I'm turning it just to work with it and to help me. Okay, so I got those leaders and enders pressed, so that is nice. And I got my other things pressed, so here we go. So this one is the next step here, to attach these two pieces together. Okay, so this one's pressed. Now it says I need to take A and M. Where's M? Is it M? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can barely see this. It's so small, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to guess. I think it goes like this. Ugh. So tiny you can barely see it in the book. Okay, that's all right. That's how it goes. So here's another 9-patch done, and I did press these as I went, so that was really nice to get that done. Now I'm just going to work on another one. Okay, now I need to take K and sew it to the bottom. Guess it's probably not the bottom, but the side here. I always double check which direction to sew so I don't accidentally mess up. So I'm supposed to, yep, stitch on the drawn line. I find myself checking throughout just to make sure. I just don't want to like I don't know, mess it up or have it wrong in some way. Okay, let me trim this and press this. I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished this one. And now I need to take B and attach it to the top here, just like this. So here's P and G, and I'm going to take P, layer G. Oh, I didn't draw a line on this one. That's all right. And sew at a diagonal and trim. So I do have my seam tape, so luckily for me, I don't have to draw the diagonal line. Okay, so I have all the pieces sewn, and now I'm just assembling the mama hen. So let's see, so this is what I just sewed, and then now I have to take this one. I have to take J and attach it to the bottom of this one. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then I can take this one and sew it to L. I'm doing these kind of out of order. I need to take this and press it with an iron and then attach this one. But I think since I'm just sewing here, I'm going to sew a couple steps, press, and then go from there. So let me double check this. These triangles are at the bottom, and then this one's here. So turn it around, pin it. I'm trying to pin a little bit more. One thing about my GP machine, I just use the foot that came with the machine, and it is actually a scant 1/4 inch foot. So I'm not sure I've ever mentioned that before, but it is a scant 1/4 inch foot. And I do like that. I didn't have to buy another foot for it. The only foot I bought for it was a free motion foot. Okay, so now that I have these two parts sewn, I will press them with an iron, and then I will join everything together. Okay, so I have these pressed. And while I was there, I also pressed my, excuse me, my 9-patch block. I decided to press these just so they nest together a lot easier. Actually, let me go over here. Let me do this side. Let's see. So a trick I learned, and I don't know, you guys, I'm sure someone's learned this, and I'm late to the game, but I'm going to show you guys a trick. Okay, so I press these so that they iron in opposite directions, and that works just fine for me. Oh, look how short that one is. I should probably seam rip that one. I think this other one's gonna be short too. Okay, so I got a few things pressed. I was working on that 9-patch block with this fabric here. I had this one, I had another aqua one, and 4 of the aqua print squares, they were not 2.5 inches. So I don't know what happened there. So I just picked all that, or seam ripped all that, unpicked it, and I'm just going to set this aside, and I started on the new one, so that's that. And that slowed me down a little bit, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Here we go. So I have this part of the mama hen. This is like the wing area. And then it says to take this section here and pin them together and sew. My mama hen block is done, and I just have to add an eye to it up here when I get to adding all of the eyes to all my other blocks and legs and things like that. So here it is in the book. It just says add an eye there. And I am so happy with how this turned out. So I also have my 9 patches. These are my leaders and enders. So that is everything that I got done today. And I'm happy with how this turned out. And it's so fun adding more Lori Holt quilt blocks to my stack of finished ones. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.